Hello everyone and welcome to Spirituality Sundays on Sunday, the 21st of April 2024. Today is Tarot card of the week. The deck I'll be using is the Waite set. The focus is on rotation. So let's choose a card and see. The Nine of Swords flew out, element air. Star signs associated: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Wit, wisdom, intellect, learning. You're used to this by now. Analysis. Timing, a 9-month period. Stress, strife, anxiety, depicted by sleepless nights. Let's see what the book says. You know what the book says. Basically, in a nutshell, something is having you in a state of perhaps rotated disruption. So this has been going on for a long period. Perhaps it could be resolved within 9 months, or maybe it's been going on for a 9-month period. But either way, are the problems as big as you think they may be? I always say not to take away from the situation, but does the dark of night emphasize what's happening? Swords cut through the chase. That's in the upright position as well. So there's resolution. It's a case of how are you going to get through this? When you've had situations like this before, how have you got through those situations? Small book, big depictions. The Nine of Swords. One seated on her couch in lamentation with the swords over her, meaning death, failure, miscarriage, delay, deception, disappointment, despair, and stress, strife, alongside potential anxiety, sleepless nights, worry. The weight of the world on your shoulders. How do you alleviate that? Perhaps to offload the burden. If you have nobody, absolutely nobody to talk to and nobody to trust, I always say, who can you turn to? Yourself. If you think you can't rely on yourself, well, who would rely on you? I'm afraid that you have to face the fact that this has to be tackled. Perhaps with an aspect of reluctance, and maybe because of the lack of approach, it's got you in this position where you don't sleep, you're exhausted, you're stressed, you're strained, your health isn't great. You have insomnia, short term, but I think this is long term because the timing is a 9-month period. So between now, which is March, and 9 months towards the end of the year, what's happening? Or has this been 9 months hence? Because generally in these readings we only pick one card. There are different ways to do tarot readings, there's no hard and fast rule, but for these I only pick one card, and then I ask you as well to see what you can draw from this. So look at the situation. The swords are above the person, they're not touching. The background is dark, so for me that represents nighttime. They're in a bed, or if they're not in a bed, perhaps they're trying to rest. They've got their head in their hands because they can't sleep. They can't rest. Something is in rotation here. Something keeps coming back again and again, and perhaps again because it's not been tackled. Perhaps there's a fear of resolution. Perhaps there's a feeling of, well, if I actually finally get to the point of this, talking of swords, what happens? I'll leave a further description, and I'll also leave you with a thought of the day. It takes a while to get used to the Earth's rotation. Rotating. Please hold that thought, leave a comment, and take care.